clambering through remnants of shattered buildings, a daily task for many Palestinians. In Gaza's Beit Lahia city, civilians are pulled from under the rubble, most of them dead, others severely injured. The hospital's director says dozens of bodies were brought in following Saturday's attack in Jabalia, the majority of them women and children.
In light of the harsh conditions imposed on the medical sector and healthcare system in the northern Gaza Strip, and in the face of the shortage of resources, medical supplies and a scarcity of medical staff, we now witness a massacre in the northern Gaza Strip.
The fear of Israeli attacks has left hundreds of thousands of Palestinians displaced. Mohammed Barghouth first left Gaza City on foot with his family, traveling to Khan Yunis, then Rafah. But with Israel now intensifying its military operations in the south, Barghouth and his family have been forced to flee again.
We were directed to head south, where the Israeli army had declared a safe zone. The school we were staying at housed no less than 4 or 5 families, which is a lot. We fled with my kids.
Those who are not killed by Israeli strikes face the risk of starvation as Palestinians continue to grapple with what the UN has described as catastrophic hunger. Aid deliveries from an American-made pier off the Gaza coast began on Friday. The eventual goal is to get more than 100 trucks into the enclave per day. But there are concerns this isn't enough, with aid groups stressing land deliveries are still the most viable, effective and efficient.
Efforts to create a sea corridor will help mitigate the severity of the conflict on people. However, it isn't a substitute for the land transportation. It's the approach adopted by the International Red Cross to get relief supplies and personnel into the Gaza Strip.
As the situation in Gaza worsens, calls for a ceasefire are intensifying. Benny Gantz, a member of Israel's war cabinet, has publicly criticized Netanyahu and has threatened to resign unless the Israeli government adopts a new war plan.
The people of Israel are watching you. You must choose between Zionism and cynicism, between unity and factions, between responsibility and lawlessness, between victory and disaster.
U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan is due to travel to Saudi Arabia and Israel this weekend. Israel has reportedly said it will hold off major military operations in Rafah until the visit. Mahnaz Angury, TRT World.